This week, Florida's phony drag laws fall off.
And we take a trip to the Barbie dream house. All this and more on the latest.
And the Gayest.
And welcome back. We are here yet again. Another glorious week during Pride Month. Another
Hell yeah.
day to wake up and say, hi, gay. Happy
Hi,
Pride
gay.
Month. Here at the Butter Shop.
That's gonna be part
Anyway,
of my lingo for the rest of my life.
I think it's just kind of in everyone's vocabulary now.
It should be in
Um,
the dictionary.
we should get
I
like,
don't know how.
I'm surprised there isn't like a Webster's like queer version of the
Taylor's
dictionary.
version.
Yes. Well, welcome to the latest and the gayest,
Hi.
with me, your host Alex, and my other host over here. Hello.
Hello, it's me. I'm Josh.
Hi, hello. Oh
Sounds
my God.
anticlimactic. Usually we're flying
Diva,
off the handles.
let me tell you,
Please.
the morning that
Mm-hmm.
I have had,
Oh no.
I just okay. So I gotta get this off my chest. Um, trigger warning for those of you listening at home: if you are grossed out by like poop and like bodily fluids and stuff like that, skip ahead to the next segment.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, for the past like day or so, because so Leela gets these occasional like tummy troubles. We're not 100% sure what causes it, but I don't know, maybe we'll do one of those doggy, you know how people get like those food sensitivity tests
Mm-hmm.
that they can do. I don't know, we may have to do something like that with her because it happens. I feel like it happens more often than regular dogs do. I mean, I don't know what a regular dog, how
Poops like.
often, yeah, like they get diarrhea, but for the past like day or so, she gets these occasional troubles where it starts off as just horrendous gas, like
Oh my.
room clears the room. Then it turns into
Ooh.
Encyclopedia Brown, like
What does that
the
mean? What's
great.
Encyclopedia Brown?
I think Encyclopedia Brown was a, if I'm remembering it correctly, if this is what I'm thinking of, Encyclopedia Brown is, hold on, looking it up. Yes, okay, here we go. Encyclopedia Brown was a series of mystery novels. Kind of think of it like the Hardy Boys,
Mm-hmm.
or like any of the mystery. He's like a little kid who solves mysteries. He's
Okay.
a detective, but he was a white kid, weirdly enough. But Encyclopedia Brown, but whatever. Um. Anyway, when I woke up this morning, we knew that she was having like tummy issues, and all yesterday, whenever we took her out, it was diarrhea city.
Oh my goodness.
But when I woke up this morning, as soon as I stepped out of my bedroom, and I could just the smell, I was like, oh no. So after I used the bathroom, I went downstairs, and on the kitchen floor was like fucking Lake Havasu, but
Oh,
in like diarrhea. It was like so bad. It was so horrendous. I like gagged and like almost threw up cleaning it.
yeah, that's why
Like
didn't you make Lance do it?
I just happened to get up before him.
That's when you stay
Um,
in bed. That's when you have that's when you have a long morning.
that's
And you
when you put the cucumbers over your eyes and say, "This one's on you, babe." Um,
exactly.
But yeah, she fucking it was like the Mount Vesuvius just
Ew, my
erupted.
god.
I'm telling you. And I I'm not going to get too much into detail, but just the sheer smell of it was like I nearly threw up like 3 times this morning. And then yesterday I okay, so I was telling Josh, like, for those of you listening, I was telling Josh that I was having like computer troubles when we were trying to do our meeting to
Mhm.
plan this week's episodes, and
Yes.
I couldn't get like my computer to charge for some reason, which was really weird. But I was like, I don't really have time for this. So we did the meeting, and then I like we had kind of figured out that we thought like maybe my charging cord for my laptop was broken
Mhm.
because we had tried it out on like a few different outlets, but we figured we were like, okay, that I think the cord is broken. So before I went to work that night, I stopped at Best Buy to get a new charging cord. I come back from work, get it all plugged in, put it into the charging block I have, hook it up to my laptop. It wasn't the cord, it was my
What
laptop
was it?
the
It
whole
was a
time.
laptop?
But
Oh.
luckily,
Mhm.
um, I didn't. I was like, I was so pissed off, and I was so like, this is, I'm gonna strangle someone because I was like, I, I was ready to just throw in the towel, but luckily I looked up online because I was worried that I was gonna have to go to I was like I'm gonna have to conserve battery and hopefully I'll have enough to be able to record the show tomorrow and then go to the
Mhm.
Apple store instead of going to Pride, which because I'm supposed to
Oh,
go to a
no.
Pride festival today, but that's not even a 100% guarantee anymore because it's like gross and rainy.
Oh, yeah, it's
Um
kinda nasty out.
it's yeah, it's Boo Boo the Fool. But I luckily all she needed was a software update. So now
That's so
she's
strange that,
now she's purring like a kitten. But
a software
last
like, an
last
update, and
night I
it's
was
that's what
ready
makes it charge.
to honestly like because I looked it up online and it said like a few reasons why it may not be charging like at all is because it may just need like a software update or like something's up with it. And I knew I was like, let me just try this because it had been telling me for like a day now, hey, you have a new software update. You should do that. And I was like, I'll deal with it later. And then later never came around. And
Yep,
then I was like,
but what does a little update have to do with the charging? Like, that's, like, a physical problem, I feel like,
that's the thing. I
that I
have
don't get.
no I mean, I'm also not a techie, but like I don't understand any of it, but all I know is that technically speaking, I didn't even need to buy a new laptop charging cord, but whatever,
Oh, you
it's
have one of
done.
those, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's done. It happened. Whatever. I
It's
don't.
wrapped up, it's in the
I'm
bank.
not gonna return it. But yeah, and so I'm just like, I'm so ready for this to like. I was looking forward to today because I like have the day off and I was gonna go
Mhm.
like do something, and then I had to wake up to fucking just the worst. I
The worst evil
this
in that
had
game.
to have. I genuinely think this had to have been the worst like thing because we've woken up to some gifts left on the kitchen floor occasionally.
Yes.
This one was.
I see, that's one of the things that's like, I want a pet,
Oh,
but I'm like, I'm so
speaking
happy I
of,
don't have a pet.
the thing is, that's the one thing. That's my one gripe about being a pet owner is well, not only that, but the vet bills.
Yeah. They pack
Those
so strong.
pile up. They pack a wallop. Like you'll pay like $500 just for somebody to tell you that your dog doesn't have a parasite.
Just to be like, yeah, your
No,
dog's just
you're
perfectly
good.
as
She's
it is.
yeah, she's just got like an upset stomach.
She's
And
just
I'm
got a tummy
like,
ache.
yeah,
Just
and
had a
I'm
Down
like,
syndrome.
let yeah, it's oh well, Josh is frozen, but while he gets unfrozen, let's take a break.
And we are back. Hello, everybody. We are here
Hi.
to, we are going to investigate. We are going to probe. We are going to find the truth, and we are going to, I don't, why do I, sorry, I keep looking at myself instead of the camera. Kind of weird. Um, we are going to find the truth, and we're going to find the meaning of life, and we are going to do it all here on our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful new segment, Queer Quandaries.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, but I have to ask,
Mm-hmm.
since we're probing things, is
Yeah.
there an anal option?
Uh, that's the only option.
This is the only. There is
Yeah,
no other way. There's
there is
just
an only
simply
option because that's all we got.
there's simply just no other way to do it. Recently, the White House has continued their streak of kind of giving a classy middle finger to the recent reporting done by Fox News regarding their article that they put out recently, calling the Progress Pride flag a celebration of groomers and pedophiles. Because Fox News, it's like their go-to when it
Yeah.
comes to talking about the queer community is just just throw in the word groomer and pedophile and you'll have everyone on your side.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
a random generator, a random headlight generator. It
pretty,
just says
yeah,
pedophile, groomer,
yeah, literally just throw
LGBT.
that into any possible like Kellogg's releases a new cereal, but is it directed to pedophiles and groomers?
Grooming, the woke grooming mob.
Okay, before I get into the rest of this article, there was a TikTok video that I saw recently where
Hmm.
I don't know who the guy was, but he was some conservative whack job doing an online show or whatever the fuck. And he was saying the clip was him being like, and I have to ask myself, is this ketchup bottle woke?
This is
And I
ketchup.
was like, is this how far we're getting now? Is this is how far we're getting now. Okay,
You're
great.
looking for the woke. You're trying to. That's so
Just
stupid.
just making sure. Anyway, on so recently, a lot of people pointed out that Fox Corp, which is the parent company over Fox News,
Hmm.
changed their logo to the Progress Pride flag in a recent report about corporate inclusivity. On Friday, White House press Deputy Press Secretary Andrew Bates shared an image of multicolored cupcakes with the Progress Pride flag printed in frosting. In a tweet, Andrew retweeted an article from CNN and also said, "Cupcakes in solidarity with at Fox Corp, which at Fox News is attacking with a malicious, still not retracted digital article." Uh, Bates sent a subsequent tweet also showing himself delivering some cupcakes to the Fox News booth at the White House Press Corps workspace. They have been very critical of Fox News since the network ran a false and inflammatory headline back a little while back that it changed after he exposed the network's hypocrisy.
Mm.
But regardless, the White House, you know, good on you, good on you for
Good on you.
yeah,
I love
because
that they're
this is
sassy, but also like, please don't put us to student debt. Please do something worth the while.
no, I mean this just for the record, this is not us being like, yay, government. Like
No,
it still needs some work. Let's be
fuck the
real.
government. If you're the
But
government, if the government, if you're watching, fuck you.
yeah, we're not. This is not the the Joe Biden um,
Apologist
power
panel.
power hour. But anywho, what do you
Anywho,
got?
um, sorry, I thought it was something stupid. Um, so a rabbi from North Carolina has resigned from their position uh over the state's LGBTQ discriminatory treatment. It was back. Well, so this article came out on today, so this past Wednesday. Rabbi Greg Cantor, who was gay,
Hey,
um, was talking about how his family would seek new opportunities in other states, and find congregations in public spaces that are more friendly to like LGBTQ and gay. What's it called? Families, I suppose,
yes, yeah.
and people. Um, which is kind of crazy to me because I mean, sorry if I'm being ignorant here. I don't know that there could be gay rabbis,
Mm.
but also
No, I
also
mean,
don't know what a rabbi totally is. I think it's not the same as like a pastor. I'm assuming it can't be just like a one to one.
I I I don't think so. For the record, I don't know that much about the Jewish faith, so I'm not going to try to sit here and like, spew facts about like this is what a rabbi does, but
Hmm.
to my knowledge, it's like the Jewish version of a priest, but again, I could be totally wrong with this.
If we're like
If
super
you
simplifying it,
if you're Jewish and you listen to this podcast, please sound off in the comments on like our
mhm.
socials what what exactly
Or if you're
are
listening, feel free to Google what a rabbi is.
that too. Like we would love we would love to know. So please. But I mean I know gay Jewish people.
Yeah, of course. There's
I
gay Jews
do
from everywhere.
one of my best friends from college besides you is Jewish and gay. So,
Good for her.
they're
Yeah, yeah,
they're
I know
out
what you're talking about.
they're out there.
They're out there. Hey, girly. There
Hey.
aren't any gay Italians though, because Italy's not real.
The just like the lost city of Atlantis, it's a fable.
It's yes.
All those Italians. Anyway,
This
next up, Florida's at it yet again, but this time it's a good thing. Well, kind of. Um, I'll let you decide.
mm,
So recently, a federal judge in Orlando, this on Friday, has temporarily blocked Florida's law, widely seen as an attack on drag, which was the ban that Ron DeSantis tried to get, to happen, and also it was like one of
oh, oh my
probably the
goodness.
second biggest like loss that DeSantis has done because they also tried to strike down on the state's Medicaid coverage of gender affirming care. U.S. District Judge Gregory Prensel, I think I'm saying that right, ruled against the drag ban after owners of the restaurant Hamburger Mary's sued the state, which we talked about a couple weeks ago. The restaurant, which has many locations around the U.S., said the law regarding live entertainment threatened a weekly event featuring drag queens at their
Mhm.
restaurant. Gregory issued an injunction banning the state from enforcing the law while the court case proceeds. Restaurant owner
Hey.
John Penosa told The Advocate the law was a threat to his business, and events even though they did have family friendly events, we never had anything really inappropriate. The legal team that is being represented by the Florida restaurant was the same one that won ruling against a drag ban in Tennessee earlier this month. Um,
Slay.
and this whole thing, it's really interesting because actually I was just talking about this with Lance earlier today. Florida has a lot of like hypocritical laws Like they have,
Florida?
yeah. So,
What?
um, so unheard of. Never in my life. Wouldn't. They're so kind. They're so
Kind,
forgiving.
consistent, caring.
Yeah, right. Um, but so basically, they have this law that's like, I think it says like a parent, a parent can decide like what's like inappropriate and what's not regarding stuff like that. And then
Hmm.
th- they were, I don't remember the full conversation we had, but it like, long story short, two of the laws that they had made basically just contradicted each other completely. So the judge was basically forced to be like, you do realize that both of these things that you have in place and this
Cancel
like
each other out,
drag,
basically.
yeah, this drag ban that you're trying to do, they literally just cancel each other out. So this makes absolutely no sense at all. So I am going to have to reject this. Like I have no choice.
Mm,
And I'm sure DeSantis is not happy about it, but regardless, I'm like, you got yourself into this, dude. Like, think
I'm kind of
before
happy he's
you
getting
fucking
clowned a little.
put pen to paper.
Yeah, he's getting clowned a little bit about how he doesn't really do what he's doing well because he can't like be an asshole effectively.
He never
I
could.
kind of he never
He
could. So
never
he's
could.
an asshole, but he's also like not good at being an asshole. I'm hoping that so that he's the Republicans don't see him fit as a candidate for the
Oh
presidency.
no. No, there have been a lot of Republicans lately who have been like, yeah, I'm he's a no for me. That's a no for me, dog. Like,
There's the DeSantis's, the Trumpers, and I think a secret third thing that doesn't matter
yeah,
yet.
the fucking QAnon people.
Yeah. Also,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Sorry. Before we move on,
Hmm.
I saw this article recently. So, did you hear that Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene are like fighting? They're
I
like
love that.
feuding.
About what?
Apparently Marjorie thinks that Lauren Boebert is like, she's just like rude and she's just nasty and she doesn't do like this, that, and the other thing. And I saw it like I found a thing on TikTok where this person was talking about how Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks that Lauren is this like crazy whacked out like rude woman who just like doesn't listen to anybody. I'm like, look who's talking, bitch.
Look who's fucking talking.
Look who's
All
fucking talking.
here.
Like, oh my god. But all the comments were just like, the girls are fighting.
It's Azalea
The
Banks, that bunny
the
filter. The
divas are
girls are
fighting.
That's so stupid.
I love it so
Also, I
much.
thought of a. Okay, this is so stupid. I thought of a Republican drag queen name,
Oh
Rhonda
god.
Sanchez, Republican drag queen.
Ron DeSantis.
Yeah. Anyways, stupid.
Anyway,
Our
give
final
us
story.
round us out.
Oh, here I'm gonna kill the vibe real quick. Don't worry.
It's fine. It wouldn't be queer quandaries without at least 3/4 of the content being depressing.
Hmm.
Yep.
Watch now. I don't want to watch anything. On NBC News by Reuters, I guess. Um, Kenya. Yeah, Kenya. Yeah, Kenya. Kenya is following close behind the footsteps of Uganda and trying to really use the legislation that Uganda has recently passed as framework for what they would like to do.
Right.
Um, and there's been a lot of talk about how there's this whole thing about how like homosexuality was invented by the West, and it's like part of like basically modern colonialism, which is like there are forms of modern colonialism, and I don't think gayness is that. So it's so
No.
confusing to me that they're like, oh, like tech billionaires are like, fucking looting our land for like resources, and we're not making any profit. Like we're like, it's just a crazy thing. It's like, I can't get into it
Yeah.
right now. But basically, they're using this idea that like homosexuality is like an invasion kind of thing from the West, and that they need to defend themselves from it to like preserve their, I guess, national identity. Maybe I don't know. Is what it seems like to me. I mean, that might not be 100% true how they feel, but that's just how
Yeah.
it seems like they're feeling about us. So
Mhm.
Kenya is going to be another West African country that's gonna. Yeah, I think so. Um,
Another one that the US just
that's
has
gonna
like a little
be
bit too much power over.
that they're gonna like start targeting
Yeah.
the LGBTQ Kenyans and their rights, and it's gonna get dangerous out there. So
Yep. Oh yeah.
hope they.
But anyway, let's
Anyways,
take a break.
let's take a break.
And welcome back. And now it is time for everyone's favorite five, totally just burped, 5 minute pop culture pussy poppin' title pending segment. Let's get into it.
Yes, please.
So, I'm sure by now most of us have heard about all the drama surrounding the OceanGate submarine, right? We all know
Oh my
about this.
god. Yeah.
All right. Well,
What
now,
what changed?
everybody is chiming in, everybody is sharing their opinions, but you know who is also sharing their opinion now? Cardi B. So recently, Brian Cizaz, I don't know if I'm saying that right, he's the stepson of one of the guys who's aboard the ship, posted a photo of himself going to a Blink 182 concert, and the internet kind of felt that he was being kind of a little selfish because he was like, "My dad is in a submarine. My stepdad is in a submarine. Please pray for him." And then like the next minute, he's at Blink 182,
Oh my
like
goodness.
forgetting all his troubles, and everyone's like, "Dude, what the fuck? Your stepdad's like about to die." But okay. But anyway, so you know everyone's chiming in. Cardi B recently posted a video saying, quote, people is like, well, like, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for him himself? Yes, you supposed to be at the house sad. You supposed to be crying for me. You supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You supposed to be consoling your mom and shit. Isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a fuck about you? Like you missing and
Ah,
motherfuckers is
yeah.
ready to shake dicks at concerts. That's crazy.
Shake
This
dicks
is
at concerts.
this is a direct quote
Uh,
from Cardi B, by the way.
oh my god.
Anyway, recently, next up, Australian actor slash singer slash mixologist Nicholas Hamilton released a song called Spins, and everyone is comparing it to Ed Sheeran's song Perfect, which are leading a lot of fans to wonder if Ed's song had a little something to do with the influence of this.
Hmm.
In a recent interview with LGBTQ Plus Nation, Nick mentioned how he wrote the song the morning after his second date with his now boyfriend Jackson. A lot of fans believe Sheeran had some kind of influence because Nick has mentioned before how he wants to emulate Ed's career path. Tell us what you think in the comments, but go listen to Spins by Nicholas Hamilton, now streaming. Next up, billionaire owner of our favorite platform, Twitter, Mr. Elon Musk, recently declared himself a quote free speech ableist, ableist. So much so to the point where he has declared the words cis and cisgender are now slurs on Twitter. In a response to a British anti trans activist, James Esses, who said Quote, yesterday, after posting a tweet saying that I reject the word cis and don't wish to be called it, I received a slew of messages from trans activists calling me sissy and telling me that I am cis whether or not I like it. Just imagine if the roles were reversed. Elon then replied to that tweet by saying, repeated targeted harassment against any account will cause the harassing accounts to receive, at minimum, temporary suspensions. The word cis or cisgender are considered slurs on this platform.
That's stupid.
Obviously, this received some backlash, and as we expected, Elon hasn't really done a lot to continue to comment on the situation except for trying to be like, I'm totally down with the gays, but like, if someone doesn't want to be called something, you just like don't do that.
Well, meanwhile, there's like literal Nazis doing hate speech and slurs on a
Yeah,
daily
but
basis.
sure, focus on the word cisgender. Next up, trans pop star Kim Petras has finally released her long anticipated album Feed the Beast, including her singles Coconuts, Alone featuring Nicki Minaj, and now the much teased song King of Hearts, which I will admit is a bop. I've been listening to it a lot lately. I will admit I still don't agree with Dr. Luke.
Mm.
I still think he's a horrible
Oh.
human being because that's the music producer that Kim Petras works with.
Mm.
But
Did you
the
see
song the song's a bop.
That's good. Did you
But
see that I don't want to steal your thunder, but did you see that Dr. Luke dropped his defamation suit against Kesha?
mm, yes, I did.
That's
Yes, I
good.
did.
Good stuff.
Um, the album is already under kind of a lot of magnifying glasses because a lot of the fans felt like Alone didn't really live up to the hype because the snippet of that song that was teased felt a lot better than the song itself. So when King of Hearts finally came out, and this was, another snippet that people were just frothing at the mouth over,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people were wondering, what's going to happen. But
Is it
I
gonna be
can
worth it?
confidently say that the song does live up to the hype.
That's
So
good.
go stream Feed the Beast by Kim Petras out now. And last but not least, Demi Lovato has recently released a pro-choice rock song because we know Demi's in their rock and roll era, their hard rock era. A pro-choice rock song called "Swine." It is a very queer-coded song with opening lines like "God forbid I want to suck whatever the fuck I wanna. God forbid I want to fuck whoever the fuck I wanna." Demi wrote on
Demi.
their oh yeah, Demi wrote on their Instagram saying, "I created Swine to amplify the voices of those who advocate for choice and bodily autonomy. I want this song to empower not only the birthing people of this country, but everyone who stands up for equality, to embrace their agency and fight for a world where every person's right to make decisions about their own body is honored." So go stream Swine by Demi Lovato out now. And with that, let's take a break.
We are back. Hello. How are we all doing today?
Hello.
Um, so kind of to round out this gay episode because
Hi, gay.
we are the latest in the gayest. We
Hi.
haven't been talking about the new Barbie movie much, and I was like,
We
I don't
really
think
haven't.
not enough.
It's
And I know that they're referencing some of the Barbie dolls that are like you can actually buy or like they're actually like in circulation in the movie. Like the number one Barbie and the roller skating Barbie are being I
yes.
know for sure.
Yeah.
Um so we thought it might be cool. Like I mean honestly I don't know a whole lot about the plot of the movie. I know she like comes to the real world and like
Yeah.
does some stuff like that. But we were thinking about some other Barbies we would want to see
In the movie.
represented and replicated, yeah, in the movie.
Yeah. So we're gonna kind of run down our list of some Barbies that are that either either are actually available, that have been, available for purchase at one point in time, or just like, that we would like to see.
Hmm.
So first up, this one was I don't know if this one is still around, but a while back, Barbie released a Supreme Court Justice Barbie,
Oh my goodness.
complete with the robe and the gavel and the whole nine yards. Because they did a whole thing about like, look at all these different careers that Barbie can have, and as they say, there are not a lot of female Supreme Court justices
Hmm.
right now. Not all of them are amazing. Um, cough cough. Who's the bitch that Trump pushed through? What's her name?
Amy Coney Barrett.
Yeah, Amy Conehead Ferret. Um, but R.I.P. Ruth. But yeah, they Barbie, Supreme Court Justice Barbie. I think they also made like a few different, because this one that I chose is just like, white with black hair, but I think they had like a few different versions of it with like different hairstyles, and like they had a black female Supreme Court
Hmm.
Justice Barbie, which was cool. But yeah, I think that would be cool if they did like like if there's like a legal scene
That's what I was thinking
in
too, because like,
Barbie Land. They could have like Supreme Court Justice Barbie,
hmm,
like, Ken, motherfucker,
cut
you
it
fucked
out.
up. Yeah, stop it. You'd be kicked out of Barbie Land.
All right. Well, because also there's a part where they get arrested, right?
Yes, that's in
So
the
that's
real world, I
perfect.
think, but
But
that
they
would
could still
be.
reference it. I mean,
Oh,
it's just.
absolutely.
I mean, honestly, yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
think you're right.
definitely. Yeah.
So there's a little bit of backstory for my first one. Um, this is the Christian Dior Barbie doll 50th anniversary from 1997.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know where it fit in the movie, but it's really cunty. And why I want this one is because
Oh,
I'm like,
Diva.
I know, right?
It's
I
it's kind of giving Joan Rivers.
It is.
It's giving like no more wire hangers.
Oh, you mean
No more
Joan?
wire
Wait, you said
hang.
Joan Rivers? I know
Oh
you meant Joan
fuck.
Crawford, but
Joan Crawford. I totally meant Joan Crawford.
yeah.
Totally meant Joan Crawford. But I mean, I could see. Yeah, no, definitely Joan Crawford. But
Well,
no more wire hangers.
hangers. R.I.P.
Uh,
Kana. Um, oh my goodness. But the reason
and
I really have an affinity for this doll is because I like went to this like thrift store like a few days before I got paid, and I was like,
mm,
this looks really fucking cool. And I found this doll.
really.
Yeah. And when I got paid and I went back, it was missing. Someone bought it.
Oh no!
I missed out on it. And it's
You
like
should
it,
have.
it
Oh,
was like it was $80 at the store, but online it's like almost $200.
oh,
So
that's.
like,
You know what you should have done? I saw this in an episode of Two Broke Girls.
mhm,
I don't know if other people do this, but if you're like at, Goodwill or something, you find a product that you like and you hide it in like another, like, go to the furniture section or something
mhm,
and hide it in a really fugly, like, boudoir set or whatever.
mhm.
And
Boudoir set.
then the next time you come back, when you actually have money to spend, you can, like, hopefully it's still there.
Well, the thing was that this doll was in a case. You couldn't just take it out.
Oh,
Someone's gonna
okay.
watch you while you looked at it. So I was like, I can't
Yeah.
just grab it.
Yeah.
So
Sh-
yeah,
she's very regal. She's very elegant.
yeah, she is. I miss her.
L- Loving it.
Christian Dior doll. I don't know where she'd fit in the movie, but
Yeah.
I want
I Hey, who cares? Just put her in.
it. True.
Next up, this one was another kind of, so Barbie did a big thing about like, all shapes, all sizes Barbie.
Mhm.
And they released a so this was the first ever Barbie that was manufactured to have Down syndrome.
Hmm.
Now this one was very. I thought this one was cool because again, it's it fits in the realm of the all shapes, all sizes because they did it with. You can see that this Barbie in particular, in the photo that I have, it has
Mhm.
like bigger thighs. Like this Barbie does not have a thigh gap. This Barbie is like a little bit bigger, but like I said, they're all about the inclusivity. They're all about the every type of gal out there.
Everyone
So
deserves
and
to be represented.
they wanted to do a like special needs Barbie, which I thought was really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
And I mean, it's should be simple enough to put in the movie.
I feel like you could find somewhere to put it.
Find somewhere, yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
if Ryan Gosling can be Ken, anything is possible. Um,
If Ryan Gosling can be featured on the soundtrack of the Barbie movie, then
yeah.
who knows?
Freaking Barbie World by Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj came out. Did you hear it yet?
I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
You should. My next Barbie, which this would be like a perfect like ad placement too, and also this Barbie is so cunty. I love her to death. It's the Coca-Cola skater Barbie.
Coca-Cola skater Barbie.
Do you
Oh
see?
my,
Isn't
that's
that it's like his wait? It's like a little like waitress.
that's
Uh, there.
like Sonic, but like probably in the 50s or 60s.
Mhm. But
Like
better.
that's given like that's definitely diner waitress like eleganza.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, you could definitely like if Ken and Barbie go out to eat or something, you could definitely put her in the
Put her in
mix.
there.
Yeah, she
Oh,
would. Oh, she'd be fierce.
God, I love
Um,
that. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
no. So next up, this one I thought was interesting because it's not really like I don't know how to. This one's like not. I feel like it's not really as special as I mean, as some of the
Brutal.
other. It's not. Anyway.
Fuck this movie.
So we've have DJ Barbie.
Okay.
So she's like a music producer. She's got a little laptop
She's got a
with
little
all
MacBook.
the stats and everything, your music. She's got a fun like holographic jacket, the ripped jeans, and the light blue hair, like cotton candy blue hair
Hmm.
with her little mixer board, which I think this was something of like they were trying to do like more modern day careers that people
Hmm.
see a lot, and DJs are definitely one of them. So I think this was definitely it's a fun choice. I like it.
I could see like a
It's like I
Barbie DJ.
said, yeah, there could be because if you've seen the trailer, they do a big party at Barbie's house.
Hmm.
So she could definitely be in there. I would see it.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, totally.
That for her.
Love that.
Lo- Love that Barbie. I think would be a really fun cameo kind of is if
Hmm.
they did the. I know it's not like called the Toy Story Barbie. I just can't. I can't remember what the actual Barbie's called. But
Yeah.
the Toy Story Barbie.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I think that'd be fun, kind of like because Barbie has like her own character in Toy Story, so it could be kind
Yes.
of fun to like.
Yeah, the blue jumpsuit. Oh my
Wear
God.
that. And I don't know if like Disney has like licensing with that Barbie doll specifically.
I mean, I
I
feel like because they've definitely they've I know I've seen that Barbie in stores.
Mhm.
I definitely saw it like when Toy Story was out and about. So I'm sure like I mean I don't know if Disney has
Like
that
ownership.
specific Barbie on lockdown, but I
You
I
never
think
know with
she
Disney.
Yeah, no, she'd be fun.
But
She'd be fun to have.
in the perfect world, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a cool little
A
cameo to like
yeah,
sneak
cool call, fun callback.
in. Mhm.
Um, Next up, so this one, the photo kind of has two in it.
Mhm.
So this is gonna be like my fourth and fifth combined.
Okay.
Um, because I couldn't get two separate photos of them. So first up, we have wheelchair Barbie, which she was. If you've seen, there's a video actually on Trixie's YouTube channel
Mhm.
where her and or it actually I think it's actually no, it's not on Trixie's. It's an it was the video where they
About
were
doll.
talking about dolls, yeah. And they got to open wheelchair Barbie.
Mhm.
And
Remember that.
she comes with the whole nine yards. And I think it came with a ramp, which was cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, so and then the other one that I wanted to focus on was so they did a this one is a Barbie with kind of again they wanted to up the inclusivity. So they did a Barbie with shorter, so it was a black Barbie with like shorter, curlier hair.
Mhm.
Which was cool because they've been doing a lot of Barbies with all the different hairstyles and not just, the sleek blonde that everybody knows.
Mhm.
Because they've been doing a lot of Barbies with like braids, with the whole kind of every weaves, like everything, like
Mhm.
afros, like, you know, everything, all there is to it. And this one I thought was cool because it wasn't like a traditional long hair Barbie. It
Mhm.
was like a short, like curly, choppy cut,
Yeah, 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 for sure.
which I thought was interesting. And it was definitely it was I felt it felt like
Definitely
an
significant, culturally
under
significant. Yeah.
yes, it felt like an underrepresented Barbie.
I see
So
that. That makes
that I think both of them could just easily
again
be put in like
easy enough to plug in. Yeah.
mhm, totally,
Anyway.
totally.
All right. So for my last two, this one I also picked this one just because it was cunty. I'll be
Yeah.
totally honest. Um, this is the I guess 1985, 1985 Peaches and Cream Barbie, and she is just
Oh, she
cunty.
is. It's giving Georgia Peach. It's giving
It is. I love
Little Miss Southern Belle.
Little Miss Southern Belle at Large 2019.
I love it. Love it. I would totally buy this.
I really love I really gravitate more towards like the fashion like
Yeah.
dolls more than like the play dolls. I just think these ones are so cool.
Yeah, she's amazing. I
Yeah, I
love
probably should
her.
have done that one last, but
Yeah.
the last one I'm gonna do too is because I had this weird trend. Like if I weren't doing what I was doing now, I'd probably work at the airport. I have this obsession with working at the airport. I don't know what it is. Please don't ask why.
Okay.
So I also love the idea of being a flight attendant. I think that's so much
Ooh,
fun. So
you
last one I have is
gonna
the flight attendant Barbie.
flight attendant Barbie?
Yes.
Oh, she's fierce. I like her. I like her. Yeah.
I love the little handkerchief. I love the little like badge she
Yeah.
has, and
The
that like
little the little outfit. She's fun. I love her.
and it's like not just like a blue shirt. Like there's like actual like
No.
pretty good like detailing on this like
Oh,
her jacket.
yeah, you can see the jacket,
Hmm.
the all the buttons. You can, and then
Hmm.
like the shirt that she has, you can see at the top, the shirt that she has underneath it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
It's
can see. Yeah, definitely. I would fly with her.
I would
I'd
fly.
go on
Oh my
a.
god, have you seen that
I
TikTok where
would.
like
I would trust that Barbie with my diet ginger ale.
my diet ginger,
Yeah, my Cheez-Its,
my Cheez-Its, and my
my
salt.
my little Biscoff cookies. Those little flaky ones that you can only get on. Well, actually, no. You can get them at. I found out. This is a good thing about my Costco membership. You can
Hmm.
get those little fucking Biscoff cookies, the ones that you usually only get on like Delta flights or whatever. You can get
Yeah.
them at Costco now. You can buy like 12 packs of like Biscoff cookies over at Costco. It's actually
Nice.
pretty. Yeah, no. When Lance and I first got our membership, he was like, we were perusing the aisles and he was like, "Oh my god!" and snatched those right up.
And she
But
said, "These are mine now, Diva."
yeah. But anyway, we so this was such a fun. This was I would snatch all of these ladies up. I
It'd
would.
probably cost you like $2,000.
No, honestly, some of these, like, if you're like, like you said, if you're not getting these at the thrift store for like, the $80 markdown, you're
Hmm.
probably going to be paying like hundreds of dollars because these
Not
some of
including
these
shipping.
gals, that's,
Yeah,
oh yeah, because some of these gals are vintage.
and some of them might be fake.
Hmm. Who knows? But anyway, go see the Barbie movie. I know I
Yeah.
will. Um, you can subscribe to rate and review the latest and the gayest on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Radio Public. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find all past and present episodes of the latest and the gayest available for free the day that they come out. And the video episode of this week's brand new episode will be up either Wednesday or Thursday, depending. Um, the You can follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at TLATG Pod to stay up to date on all things the latest and the gayest. And you can find our link tree, which can be found at the bio of all of our socials, to not only find where you can listen to the show, but you can also find some charitable organizations that we are promoting at the moment and all of the queer owned small businesses that we are supporting this Pride Month instead of rainbow capitalism. And with that, I'm going to go play with some Barbies.
I just realized that Brit Barbie fell off, and that makes me happy.
Brit Barbie.
Brit Barbie, the girl
Oh,
from Period S.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I remember her. Oh my
She
god.
she she fell off, and that makes me happy. She's like, who? She's gone.
Well, we think
Anyway,
that this is the one time I will be glad about the British
losing.
not being there. Yeah.
Nice.
But anyway, bye gay.
Bye, gay.